Home run. Well, if you've ever heard this from your TV and have gone, is there anything else on? Well, I'm here today to inform you on how baseball can be more interesting for you and your family all season long and not just during October, which is when the MLB postseason starts. And right now, you may be asking yourself, why should I listen to you? Or why should I even consider anything that you're going to say? Well, as a Braves season ticket holder and an avid baseball fan, who has also played multiple years of baseball himself, I've conducted a long and hard research about this topic. And today I am here to inform you about the history of baseball and where it originally came from, why people think it's so boring and what causes it, and ways that the MLB is trying to resolve this issue. Well, now let's begin with the history of baseball. And with the inventor of baseball, it is really tricky because a lot of people think that it's Abner Doubleday. But according to Tim Newcomb, he states that the Knickerbocker Baseball Club of New York gets the credit for the first true effort. But with what we know now as today, according to the editors at History.com, on February the 2nd, 1876, the National League of Professional Baseball Clubs, which comes to be more commonly known as the National League, is formed. The American League was later established in 1901. Now that we know a little bit about the history of baseball, let's take a deeper dive into why the viewership of baseball has declined over the past couple of years. And according to Brandon Westhoven, he states, many things have contributed to the decline in baseball's viewership. Then, Mr. Westhoven goes on to say that baseball's viewership is also declining because of the game itself. The game requires more knowledge and patience than any other sport, but lacks the action and physicality of other professional leagues like the NFL, which is true because baseball doesn't offer a lot of action like football does, hockey, soccer, basketball, etc. Well, now that we know why the viewership is slowly declining, let's look at how the MLB is trying to resolve this issue. Well, according to Anthony Castrovins, one reason why attendance has seen a rise is because of the pitch timer. Games are shorter, which Mr. Castrovins later explains the average 9-inning game is 26 minutes shorter than a season ago, which is very beneficial for anyone who is attending a game in person. Then Mr. Castrovins gives us a second reason, and this he states, the MLB surveys that led to this year's rule changes revealed that fans not only wanted a crisper pace, but also wanted to see more of their favorite plays, stolen base attempts, triples, doubles, and defensive gems. And since the MLB has addressed this issue, it has allowed the game to have way more action in the middle, end, and beginning of the game, which keeps fans into the game and not bored while watching it. Well, now that I have told you how the MLB is trying to address this issue, that concludes my speech. With everything I said today in this speech, that just cracks the surface on why baseball can be more interesting for you and your family. And I hope that you will learn something today in this speech, whether it's in the history of baseball, why people think it's so interesting, or ways that the MLB is trying to resolve this issue. And with all this information that I've given you today, I hope the next time that baseball comes on your television, you will remember this speech and finally give it a real shot. Thank you.